Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Caleb here. Welcome back guys to a brand new VeggieTales review here on my Christian channel. Before I start up with this VeggieTales review guys, if you guys are excited for this review, make sure you guys go down below. Hit that like button down below. Let's try to hit this video to 5 likes. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Also, if this is the first time here, then click the subscribe button down below. I need you guys' help. I'm trying to get this channel to 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to try to hit that by around the end of spring. So if you guys could go down below and go do all of that stuff, that would be amazing. And that would really help my channel a lot. So yeah. Also guys, hit that notification bell to never miss when I upload a VeggieTales review. Also guys, make sure you guys go down below and share this video with your friends and your family. And make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my 2 other channels. Link is in the description down below. So in our last VeggieTales review, I reviewed you guys More the Big Exit, which if you guys don't remember guys, I didn't do any VeggieTales reviews last week. So we are back in this episode. Yeah. Today guys, we'll be reviewing you guys the next VeggieTales episode, which came out in 2008, 2007. And that is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Just like the title and the thumbnail says. So yeah, so let's get right into this episode. This episode begins with, of course, Bob and Larry on the horror tile counter scene. And Larry seems sad because Picaraga did something pretty wrong and all that. And this episode is for if you guys don't know guys, this episode is about forgiveness. So yeah. It's yeah. So let's talk about the horror tile letter today. I don't have a paper. I actually do something a bit different. So yeah. So on the screen right now, you guys see is what this episode is about. So it comes to us from Felix Rosenwinkel, whenever how to pronounce his last name, from Grinnell Ola. I don't remember. Ola. I'm gonna decide between like where the east is, that like the northeast is. Not really like the far northeast, but so yeah. From The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So it says right here, he explains to the pair that he knows God does want us to steal. He doesn't want us to steal, but he's been stealing stuff away. He feels very bad about it, but he doesn't think he can ever go back to church because Felix doesn't think God loves him anymore. That's an interesting question, and that's an interesting question to really talk about. Is of course, it's real to think about it and all of that. So yeah. So that's when you hear this story. So right here, Larry Carragher stealed Larry stealed from his dad. From of course his dad.
Stole from his dad.
In elbow. And bad. Yeah. What the freak? What is going on with you? What on earth are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Stop it. But yeah. So this episode right here is literally The Wizard of Oz. And literally, you have of course all these people who lives on this farm and all of that. You got Julius Sparrowcus, who's supposed to be playing. Who was? I don't remember. Is it Dobby? No. Let me go check. Julia's character's name is Dobby. So you have, of course, Dobby right here, who is the kid on the farm and all that. And you got 3 farmers. And you have, of course, Dan Asparagus, aka Mike Asparagus, which he works for one of them. Like, he's like the main farmer. He's like the main guy who runs the farm and all that. And you guys have, of course, 3 other farmers who's also working as well. Dobby is like, I really wanted to go to this Haas place. He was going to the wonderful Wizard of Haas. He was going to go to Haas in order. But guess what? His dad said, we did find you'll be saving your money for college. For setting up like a college or something like that. But, nope. So, what actually happened is, of course, Junior's character, Dobby, he saw, of course, his bully from his school. Something about his bully and all that. I think he saw, like, this lady who came by, talking to him about something. I don't remember this episode too much. It's just, yeah. You know what? I never really seen this episode too much. I only seen this episode, like, 3 times in my life. Yeah, I only seen this episode 3 times in my life. And I don't remember this episode at all. I haven't seen this episode in years. So I don't remember it too much. But yeah, so what actually happened is Dobby is like, oh, I want to go beyond the farm. I want to see what's the other side of the farm. He wants to see what's going on. Where is the other side of the farm and all that. So what happened is, what Dobby did is in the evening, he sneak out. So pretty much he's doing a bad thing. Sneaking out is not a good thing. And that's why he says, I want to go away. So if you guys don't know, this episode is pretty much talking about the prodigal son. Which I don't remember what book, I don't know which gospel book talks about that. I don't really know, but it's the story about the prodigal son, about the father and the 2 sons. The youngest really wants to have his money right now, while the oldest wants to wait until then. So he did that and all that. So that's why Dobby went away from home. He went away from home and all that. So, yeah, so that's the interesting thing and all that. And then he saw this tornado, so he went through it and then went into this hotel land. With these French peas, having different hats on, and you have of course now Dobby, he has a pig. He had a pig, which is called Tutu. That's what his name is. I don't know if it's a he or she. It's a he, you know, with that. And then they later to this hotel area in. Dobby So Dobby, he talked to, Mother Blueberry's character, which, let's see here, try to look here. What it is. Spell Up, which is this girl who, similar to like a witch kind of creature. I don't really know what kind of character she is, and all that stuff. Yeah. And my shoe is starting to fall apart. I need to get some new shoes very soon. Or I need to get like some super glue and then shoe glue and then put it on it. But yeah, of course what needs to. So what's actually going on with this episode is, it's interesting to think about this episode, because the thing I want to talk about this episode is, Dobby tell her, hey, do you know where Oz is? Do you know where the wizard? Do you know where this place is? No, that. So she's going to tell. So she told him where this place is and all of that. So yeah, yeah. So that's what happened in all of that. So yeah, that's what happened in all of that. So yeah. And then he went away. So they did a song about it and all of that. And then, yeah, that's what happened in all of that. And then Dobby, he went on to go see what else happens. So he has been walking around, and then he saw this horror he saw this horror figure, and all this. Yeah, you can actually say this episode is kind of similar to By the Blueberry. How I want more stuff. I'm not gonna be happy. I want to go here. I want to do this. I want to do that. So this episode is related to two things: the lesson in forgiveness and the lesson in be faithful. Like be faithful what you have. And all of that. So pretty much like that. And yeah. So the interesting thing about this episode, so he saw like this cornfield and all that. And then Adobe he saw the Scarecrow character played by Mr. Lunt. Played by Mr. Lunt and all of that. So Dobby helped him out and all that. And then walk through the whole entire forest and have to sit in the sun. The wonderful wizard. Wait, we got to see the wizard for Oz. I don't know how the song goes. It's similar to that. What just happened? I don't know what happened right there. It automatically turned up. I don't know why. It automatically turned up for no reason. So yeah, my lights, like the lights turned up. I don't really know, but yeah, but of course, what I was talking about, something to do with something about we are to see the wizard for Oz. Something like they did like something like that. That they walk to the city, and then they walked, and then they keep on walking over that, and then they saw there's 10 men. This guy who needs oil, played by Larry the Cucumber, or you say metal, or you made to say a cucumber made out of metal. But yeah, because we have to remember that there was a metal man in the Wizard of Oz. So yeah, so that's what Karaga is going on with this episode and all of that. So they went into the village, so they went into the woods, and then break, and then you have a series son, which is actually Bucky. Which Bucky is one of my favorite series sons ever. Wait, I didn't remember how the song goes. I can't play it in the video because copyright issues, and I will be getting copyrighted by Big Idea and Universal themselves. If you ever, how did that song go? If it doesn't put the tail, it's not a monkey. If it is a monkey, kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail and a monkey, it's an ape. It's like one of the better series songs out there. It's like one of the best series songs from the 2000s. Pretty much like one of the best ones. Piece of Angel is always gonna be my favorite series song of all time. That will always be my favorite series song is Piece of Angel. That will always be my favorite. But if you think about it, there's so many more other ones out there. But Monkey's by far one of my top 5 favorite songs. I think it's my number 5 or my number 4. I don't really know anymore. Like for me, I don't really know anymore. But yeah. But Monkey, the whole time song playing low, that's it, yeah. Then you continue on with the story. They went into the woods, and they saw this lion, played by Paul Grape. Paul Grape the lion. You have the grape lion. Lion grape. It's just so real, but yeah. So they do all of that, and all of that. They talked about how I'm gonna go see the Hans. I'm gonna go to the Hans place to go to like this whole town area and all of that. So they walked and all of that. They saw the place, but they had to go through these poppies. So they went through these poppies and all of that. Now in the original, in the 30s classic, the Wicked Witch actually put like a spell on these poppies. And these poppies, all of them, and all of that. And in the original, where Dobby, Be back, guys. Dorothy, winner Dorothy. Like I can't really pronounce her name, Dorothy. I know that the Wicked Witch, because of this, okay? Her Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion is going straight to where the Oz is, but actually, the Wicked Witch actually put Dorothy into a deep sleep. So pretty much, that's what happened because she knows that the Wicked Witch knows that she's coming up. So in the original, that is what happened. But in this one, they go straight to it. And all that. So that's the interesting thing about that, and all that. And then they make it to the house place, and then of course you have a crust. Try to work here. Yep, Archibald Asparagus as the Wizard of Oz. So he's the wizard, not the witch. He's the Wizard of Oz. And all that. And this whole entire place is like a carnival area and all that. So Julio's character, Dolby, he spent all his money. Which, guess what? That was the money, if you guys don't know, guys, okay, guys, that was the money that his father gave him. It's kind of similar to the prodigal son, like, oh, he has so many dinners, he paid for all his money, and guess what? Boom, he was out of money. That's the interesting thing to talk about this episode and all that. So it says, oh, look, you can go to this next area. And he said, and the Wizard of Oz says, you need to have money to go to the next area. And they have a fun time in the carnival and all that. But Junior W used up all of his, like, college money for playing games. Which that right there is being, not greeted, but that's like, oh, your father gave you money, but you spent it out, and you feel guilty. You feel guilt inside of you for spending all of that money. And all of that. And the interesting thing about this is while Dolby is in this world, in the wonderful world of Oz. The wonderful world of Oz, like the world of Oz, like the Oz, like Oz, that they're in Oz. And all that. Farmer O'Gill, that's his name. He was wondering where Dolby is, and all that. So yeah, so he did all that and all that, and then you have, of course, while if you don't know, Dolby's Chuck guy, Gardner, Bobby is his, like, bully from school and all that. I think what it is, I don't really know, but his bully, was catching up to him, and he knows that Dolby is in there, so that's what actually happened. So they are gonna go chase, against them, and gonna go find him, and all that. That's the interesting thing to talk about related to this episode. Like, it's interesting to talk about related to this episode, because it's interesting to think about and all of that. And the interesting thing about that is it's really interesting. So yeah, and I have this shirt. It's a church shirt. On it, and all of that. It's a church. This is the church I go to, and all of that. So yeah, I know this is yeah. But of course, guys, about this worry, is of course yeah, because that he came in here, but the Wizard of Oz is like, hey, you cannot play in here. You need to get out. You go home. Just go home. If you don't have a little more money, then go home. So that's when they talked about it and all that. And then actually what happened is they're all put inside this hotel hole, inside this hole, which they had to escape and all that. That's what happened, and yeah. And also, yeah. And then what actually happened is they figured out a way how to get out and all that. Now, Scarecrow, he was the only one that, I think he was the only one that was up there. I think Dolby was the only one in that hole. and all the rest of them was trying to get him out and all that. So that's when things get very interested and all that, and yeah. So that they made an escape, and the Wizard of Oz is like, "How did you escape?" And then Billy Bob, and then Bobby Bernard came in here and all that, and yeah. And then you have, of course, it doesn't say right here. Oh, okay. I didn't let you guys know that Mary Poppins, that girl was Mary Poppins who appeared. We have like a crossover with Bud. Like that's so interesting to think about. And yeah, I'm trying to find right here. I also see right here. Yeah, McToad. Oh, okay. I gotta remember that McToad. It doesn't say right here. I think it doesn't really say right here who Bobby Bernard's mother's name is. I think it's Chester, which a boy is playing the character. I don't really know because they didn't say who his mother was, but it's like Bobby, you forgive, like, this is about forgiveness. So Bobby forgave what he did with Junior's character from school and all that. So yeah, and then Madam Blueberry's character appeared and says, "It's time for me to go home. It's time for me to go home." So that's when they left his friends behind, and that's when he went back home, and he saw his father again. They have fun and all that, and that's how the episode ends like that. So yeah, I'm trying to make this review a bit more quicker than like all the other ones because yeah, I didn't talk about the whole entire episode what happened because I don't remember this episode too much. So I didn't talk about too much about this episode. So yeah. So we have of course the whole entire character scene and all that, and of course Dobby he forgave his father, say, I am sorry, Dad, about not listening to you and all that, because his father was worried about him that he had been gone, and he did thought that he was gone forever because. Even if while he was gone, there was some cut few scenes about when, hey, do you know where Dobby is? And they don't know where he is. He was wondering where he was, and all that. So Junior's character is like, I need to go back home and go apologize to my father, and all that, because he doesn't like, of course, Dobby he doesn't believe because if he doesn't forgive him. He doesn't know if his father still loves him or not. So he's like, I went away from home because I did thought that if I come back, my father is not gonna love me. Like all that. But yeah, it's like what we always have. Like when people run away from home and take what they did and then like. Take the money that I get from my father and then use that money on, of course, this wonderful place, like this carnival area and all that. And then, yeah. The interesting thing about this is Julia's character, Dobby, did apologize, say sorry to him, because he doesn't like the reason why he doesn't want to forgive his father. The reason why he doesn't want to not say sorry to his father because he doesn't know if he will love him again. So the bite and all that. So that's the same thing with Larry's character at the beginning of the episode where he took his father's artwork and broke it. If he doesn't know because he doesn't know that he loves him anymore because when he broke something that he loves. He doesn't know he would forgive him, and he doesn't know he loves him anymore. And again, that's what this whole entire message says. He explained to Pearl that he knows God doesn't want us to steal, but he's been stealing stuff anyway. He feels really bad about it, but he doesn't think that he would ever go back to church because Felix doesn't think that God loves him, likes him in the most. Like God loves him in the most. God always loves us. Even if we did something wrong, God still loves us. He'll forgive us if we did something bad, like tell a lie, or something like that. Or doing something that your father doesn't want you to do, and all of that. And also breaking a promise, like breaking a promise is also pretty bad as well. So yeah, God will always forgive you, and your father will always forgive you. Your father, when you do something bad, your parents are still going to forgive you about it, but you're still in trouble for that. So yeah, so that's what things happen and all of that stuff. So yeah, so let's talk about what's yeah. So let's talk about the Bible verse that's in this episode right here. I have it up right here. And over the substance, yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit more quicker, but yeah. That's good. So yeah. So the Bible verse in today's episode comes to us from John 3, chapter 3, verse 1. How great is the love the Father has finished on us, that we should be called children of God. Excuse me, but yeah. So how great is the love the Father? So with this Bible verse, it is important to wonder about this Bible verse, because this Bible verse is important to be worried about, because this is a good Bible verse about forgiveness and all of that. You need to know that if you do something wrong, God loves you and all of that. If you do something wrong and something bad happens, your father doesn't really like and all that. So it's really interesting to think about it and all of that stuff. So yeah, this is what Felix and Larry has been going through. We do something bad, and it doesn't know if God will love them anymore, because if their father or mother would not like them anymore, love them anymore, because yeah. So again, this talks about the prodigal son. Which the prodigal son is one of the most important, is one of the important things in the Bible. It talks about a lot of things, so yeah. And this is a good Bible verse. If you are wondering about a good Bible verse, this is a good Bible verse for you guys in all of that stuff, so yeah. In all of that stuff, so yeah. But in general, guys, all of that stuff, so yeah. So what Bob wants Larry to do is to go apologize to your father and all of that. And you know that if you did something bad without asking or something like that, and you did something bad, something like that, your father will forgive you. Like, your father will forgive you. And all of that. And you're honest. You tell your father the truth of what happened. And he's not going to be mad at you. Like, he's not going to be mad at you. You'll be in trouble for it, but he's not going to be mad at you. And that's what happened in the prodigal son story. Of course, his father, because the father and the two sons. The younger son gets all the money out there. He's like, I want my money now. So that's why the father gave the younger son the money. But guess what? The younger son hasn't spent his money wisely. He didn't spend his money wisely, and he was all gone, and he has been working on a farm and all that. And he doesn't he's like, oh, I don't know if he will love me again because I went away from home and didn't come back. I don't know if God still loves him because of what he did. Because guys, guess what? God always forgives you. If you did something bad, God will always forgive you. He will always will. And all that. And all this, so yeah. And all that. And with this story, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, this is a good episode about if you did something wrong and you think that, and if you don't want to come back because your father or mother would be very mad at you and all of that, and you just run away from home, but you have to come home, but you decide to come home because he doesn't know, because he's afraid that the son will be like, I'm so scared going back to my house, coming back to my father's house, like going back to my father, going back to my father because he doesn't know if he would forgive him. He doesn't think that he loves him at the moment. This is an amazing story. And if you haven't seen this episode yet, I will have the DVD link and the Pureflix in the EP.tv. If you have EP.tv or Pureflix, I'll put the link of this episode down below in the description down below. Again, check this episode out and all that stuff. So yeah. And of course, guys, I'm just going to say in every episode of VeggieTales, I think this episode was good. I enjoyed this episode a lot and all that stuff. So yeah. Stay tuned, guys, because on Thursday, I will be reviewing you guys the second VeggieTales movie, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, a VeggieTales movie. So that's going to be a little bit more like a longer review because it's literally a movie. So, yeah. I hope you guys do enjoy this VeggieTales review. If you guys have, then hit that like button down below. Let's try to hit this video to 5 likes. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Also, if this is your first time here, then click that subscribe button down below. I need you guys' help. I'm trying to get this channel to 3,000, 3,000 subscribers by sometime at the end of this, sometime by the end of spring of this year, so spring 2024. So if you guys can help me out with that, that would be amazing. That would really help my channel a lot. So yeah. Also guys, make sure you guys go down below. And go subscribe and go hit the notification bell. And yeah. And also guys, make sure you guys go down below and share this video with your friends and the family. And make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my 2 other channels. I need your help on my main channel. I'm trying to get my main channel to 3,000 subscribers by June 12th, 2024, which is the middle of 2024. Which we are right now, the time we record this video, we are right now at 2,700 subscribers right now. So we only need 300, less than 3. We only need 3 more hundred people to go, and we have mostly nearly 3 months left. If we could get 100 subscribers per month, that would be amazing, and that would really help my channel a lot. So if you guys could go down below and go subscribe to my main channel, that would be amazing. So yeah. Also, guys, make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my gaming channel. I need your help on my gaming channel. I'm trying so hardly to get my gaming channel to 500 subscribers by sometime in March. We are getting so close, guys. We are literally like 25 subscribers away. So if you guys love gaming videos and all of that, go check out my gaming channel. It'll be the final link in the description down below. So go subscribe to those 2. So the final 2 links will be my main channel and my gaming channel. Go check them out. Go subscribe to it if you want to. So yeah, yeah. And then the second, third, and fourth link will be the DVD, the EP.tv, and the Pureflix link. So go check them out. So yeah. And stay tuned, guys, because the next one will be the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, a VeggieTales movie. Don't forget to go down below, click that subscribe button to join the Christian Nation Army, the Christian Nation, or the Bible Nation, or whatever you say, you know what this is. Yep. Stick around, go check out more of my other Christian reviews. And I want to say this, guys. Remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much. I will see my VeggieTales fans next time. Peace.